What's going on? Come on, goddamn other phone. Ing Harris, Royal Blue, what's up? KM, good morning. Tamiko, what's up? Sunflower Goddess, what's up? Sanilla Rogers, Miss Borders, how you been holding up? Queen Jackson, Deep Soul, Shanna Ray Bailey, Dee Dee. Y'all playing with my hat, talking about who making grits and eggs today? I got every color one of these old timey hats. I'm finna rock that bit today. With this green shirt, my what color I'm wearing? Pants, creased up. I'm wearing my beige khakis with my same color wallabies, what we call them in the South, bucks. Your boy gonna be fly as fuck today. I go give it a little. I'm gonna give it about 30 more seconds. Oh boy, that yarn get. Oh joy, Tracy baby. That's literally your name, Tracy baby. Candy. Divine Nubian Goddess, what's up? JC the Goddess, 86. Wallabies. You know about them Wallabies, Royal Blue? Them now. Today I'm wearing them. All right, everybody, we got it here. So, hey, I'm going to hit you fast and hard with this thing right here, okay? So, today, I want AKA Clarks. You look, well, y'all know what the hell going on. Y'all know what's going on. So, I'll show this. I think I stepped on a nail. I was hammering some stuff in here. So, everybody, today, I'm not being spiritual, man. I'm just praying. Every time I'm at this card table, I yarn so damn much. Almost like I got narcolepsy or some shit. I think that's it. You know it. So today we're going to talk about an ancestor that I feel, the ancestor energy. I'm going to say it like that. We're going to talk about an ancestor energy that I feel just gets abused. And this energy that this energy that resides in us, because our ancestor resides in us, this energy gets abused so bad, and everybody abuse it. And to be honest, not everybody. The only person that abused this particular ancestor energy is the one that's closest to us, and it's basically self-inflicting at that. So I'm gonna say a word, and whatever comes to you guys' mind, I want you to take that word and turn it into a person. And the person, and this is the exercise, people, please do this. I'm gonna say a word, and I want you to take that word, and I want you to imprint that word onto a physical human being that's in your life. And when you imprint that word on that physical human being in your life, I need you to hold it, because you're going to get about 30 of them. But the main one that comes to your mindset first is the one that we're going to be talking about. The actions and the requirements. So on the count of 3, I'm going to say this word, and I'll explain a little bit after. 1, 2, 3. Leeway. 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 Now, when I ask you guys to imprint that name imprint that word on someone's in your life, friend, family, foe, it don't matter. We give people so much fucking leeway. We give them. And once we give them that leeway, we expect them to change. We expect them to honor that particular individual. We expect them to see, to notice that we're giving that person leeway, that we're compromising ourselves for their mental, physical, emotional benefit. And more than often, we have to continue giving leeway because that particular individual do not see nor do they care. And it's not a bad thing that they don't see it or they don't care about it. It's the whole simple fact that they're just not processing it because their leeway has been given to somebody else. I'm going to explain that again. We allow a bitch, Negro, circumstance, situation to push us to our limits, thinking that that particular individual, person, place, or thing will see that we are allowing them to push us to our limits. And then all of a sudden you explode, you get full up the hill, and then you lash out. Then you start pulling back. Then you reject in a simple hello, an apology. You start rejecting, backing up into yourself, all because you gave somebody leeway. Notice I ain't say somebody took your leeway, all because you gave somebody leeway. Now, what does that have to do with our ancestor energy that we're going to pray for this morning? If we wouldn't have had that ancestor in our lives that gave the people in their lives leeway, man, it wouldn't have, a lot of us wouldn't have been here. And let me help you. If your grandmama didn't give your grandfather leeway, they wouldn't have never fucking made you. Vice versa. If granddaddy wouldn't have gave grandmama a little leeway, your ass wouldn't be here. If you wouldn't have gave your mate, your spouse, your person, assuming you're going to procreate, any leeway in a relationship, some of us wouldn't be here. Hell, some of us breaking up with our spouses right now, going the distance with another one because of leeway. If we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about this. Because this is the energy inside of all of us that we need to pray for, that we need to respect. We need to give it recognition. Let's take it out of the relationship zone because I want to cover every basis. So, let's say you got a friend girl, friend guy. Motherfucker always taking your money. Motherfucker always coming over here raiding your refrigerator. Motherfucker sitting out there doing some real heavy shit to you, bad shit. And you say, oh, I love them, I forgive them, they my friends. They my family members, I forgive them, I let that shit go. And you give that person leeway. And through that person, while you giving that person leeway, you're not doing that person no good amongst themselves, let alone teaching them how to treat you. You're just acknowledging the simple fact that they can treat you like shit and you will always forgive them. They say it's okay to have a forgiving heart. But what if we don't have a forgiving heart? What if we treated each other as if I'm not gonna give you the fucking chance to fuck me over? I'm not gonna give you no leeway. Do you think you'll still be friends with that person? Do you think you'll still consider your family members family? Where there was ancestor energy in our lineage that someone in the past gave someone so much leeway that we got here. Someone gave somebody so much leeway that we was able to be born. Y'all know I'm transparent as fuck. And I'll just flat out tell you, before I started my second business, I managed a warehouse. I was going to move into the front office and manage that. So it would have been a very progressive thing. So I hired my cousin to work for me. I say, hey, only thing you have to do, bro, hold a clipboard, sit at this desk, direct them how to load the truck. I'm taking care of the inventory, and my office is in the office. You need me, come get me. Guy never worked in a warehouse before. Matter of fact, he is a habitual criminal. I don't even know what that means, but I know I heard the attorney say he's habitual. I guess that's repeated. And only thing I said, bro, and he never had a job. He was behind on his child support. You know, hey man, here, I want you to work. I'm gonna let you get all the overtime you can make. Matter of fact, he said, hire my homeboy. Homeboy never had a job. These all street niggas, right? Hired his homeboy. Did everything he asked, because this is my kinfolk. And I wanted to make sure he was straight. Me and him never had an argument with each other, never fought as kids, nothing. So as I'm working with him, I've been working a long time. After I hired him on, everything in my life started going to shit at that job. I think I was paying him $15 an hour. This is like 7 years ago. I was paying him $15 an hour, and I say, hey, in 6 months they're gonna move me in the office, and I'm gonna take the guy's position they brought me here to replace. And I say, I guarantee I'll give you my position. If he was making $15 at that time, and I was making, I think, $42,000 a year, I said, you'll be making $42,000 a year, because they were going to pay me about $64,000 to run the whole operation. I said, just hold out, give me 6 months. So I hired him on. 2 to 3 months into the whole thing, everything started fucking up. Me and the guy that they brought me to replace was getting into a little argument, a little tiffs here and there, but the manager already told me he was out the door. Basically, he formed an alliance with my kinfolk, my cousin, and I don't know what the deal was, what they discussed, but my cousin sided with this guy, and then both of them conspired to make me look like shit on the job. Product was being left off the trucks going to Miami. Jobs wasn't being completed because they would call them and say, get back here, clock out early. I mean, it got really bad. So naturally, you don't blame the employee, you blame the manager, just like a professional sports team. You don't blame the athletes, you blame the coach. So it came down to the point where everything started messing up, and I saw the bullshit, but I kept giving my kinfolk leeway. Oh, he doesn't know about warehouse work. Oh, he doesn't know how to drive a forklift. Let me train him better. He doesn't know about inventory placards and stuff. Let me make sure he knows this. This is after every time he fucked up, I kept on giving that leeway. So it came down to it, long story short, the manager pulls me into the office and he say, hey, well, I'm going to fire you. I said, fire me? I say, why? Well, you know, in the past 3 months, your job has went to shit. You went to shit, bro. We said, product ain't right, inventory ain't right, trucks ain't loaded right. You know what? I don't need this here. And I say, but you know what's going on because we both noticed the camera. Motherfuckers coming in after hours switching the placard around. You know, this is done on purpose by the dude you brought me in here to replace and my cousin. He said, I know what I'm seeing on camera and I know exactly what's going on. And I know they're setting you up. But the key thing is you're the manager. And if you cannot get this under control, then I don't need you here. So turn in your keys, you're gone. Turn in my keys. I say, cool, got it. Understand. At that point, I still did not want to fire my cousin. Did not want to fire him. I could have went out there and said, boy, get your shit, get the fuck out of here. This is my job. But because I understood his situation, habitual criminal, child support payment on his ass, I had a little money saved up. I could get another job. No felon over here. I can do that. So I said, okay, just long as he got this job, even though I know he screwed me up. Saw him on cameras, flipping stickers and everything else, loading trucks. Loading trucks on purpose. Dapping the dude hand. I saw all this, but I gave my kinfolk so much leeway to my own detriment. To my own detriment. Now, that is 100% transparently true story. The man fired me because I gave my kinfolk and the people on the job that was fucking up too much leeway. I should have cut their ass. But I cared. Now, how many of you guys do the same fucking thing for people in your life? No matter what's going on, no matter how much they fuck you over, no matter how much they show you you ain't shit to them, no matter how much they cut your goddamn head off, you make an excuse and you give them leeway. Come on. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. Because this is the ancestor energy. This is ancestor prayers we're praying. Because somewhere down the line, one of our ancestors instilled that bullshit in us. Somewhere down the line, that ancestor had to stuff his fucking anger, stuff their emotion. Somewhere down the line, there was an ancestor energy that said, care more for somebody else than you do for your own fucking self. Somebody had to instill that crap in us. And till this day, it is working against us, people. It is working against us. I hope I'm making sense to you. How many people in your life, people, that you give fucking leeway to? And this is just family. Imagine all the other topics in our life. This is family. How many family members you give leeway to? When you know you should cut their motherfucking ass off, but you stick it out anyway because you care more for their circumstance and situation than they ever will for yours. Bitch don't even know you suffering in silence. Bitch don't know you struggling with your light bill. Bitch don't know that you sitting up there going through something with your kids and your marriage. But you sitting up there caring for them, giving them enough leeway that to your own detriment and you fuck up and fail. So now let's take it back to relationship. How many of y'all in relationship that you saying, oh, one day he'll get it. One day she'll get it. They still out there sucking dick, fucking pussy, doing whatever they got to do out there to make themselves happy. You at home hurting, sad, broken and depressed because you're giving that person leeway. Other than saying, get that bitch out of here. Negro, get the fuck on up the road. But you care more for their situation and their mentality that you let them ride you and fuck you over. If we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. I'm finna hit you where it hurt now. I'm finna hit you where it hurt. Let's go to your jobs, people. How many people on your job that fucks with you every morning? How many people on your job just give you the motherfucking business? Their biggest, brightest day is to get to your job and fuck with you because they know they can bully you because you have the spirit of leeway living inside your ass. that you're going to give them one more fucking chance. You're going to give them one more opportunity. You're going to give them one more good fucking time. And they know your game book, so you ain't going to break. They come to work, you talking about a serious problem at home, they make a joke about it. And then you say, instead of putting that bitch in check on the spot, you say, well, let's give this person a little leeway because maybe they don't understand. Maybe they don't get it. Maybe they don't feel my pain, so I can't be mad at them because this is my personal problem. But they interjected they motherfucking ass in on your personal problem. And you give them leeway instead of saying, shut the fuck up, get out my business. Now, that's on your job. Now, I'm finna bring y'all ass back to something. Some people that's my age range, you guys will know that my age range are older. You guys will understand. There was a TV show back in the day I used to love to watch. Y'all may know it, y'all may not. I used to love to watch the TV show Dynasty with my grandmama. Boy, I would sit down 6 o'clock in the evening with and grandma and watch Dynasty and JR and all them people there. Boy, I used to love Dynasty. And they would slap a bitch down. The women on there, boy, they would slap you silly. The men on there, they would backhand another man. Bah! Their men would get in the fight and boop, boop, knock each other out. They fly all over the table and shit, break expensive vases and spoons out. Ooh, yeah, god damn it. They fighting. I love that shit. And my grandma sat me down. She say, you see what that bitch did right there? I say, what she did, grandma? She said, that bitch didn't get that. She said, that bitch didn't get that hoe a chance at all. She said, you never give a bitch leeway. So you give a bitch leeway, they gonna walk all over you. And you say, you see how she slapped that hoe soon as she said something out of her mouth reckless? She backhand that bitch. She said, that's why I backhand a bitch real quick. She said, if a Negro get out of hand, that's why I pull that thumper and I will shoot his ass real quick. She said, never give somebody enough leeway because they will hang you. They will fuck you over and they will destroy you. But that message never came to me. I never locked that in. And over my lifetime, over your lifetime, fuck me, over your lifetime, you have been destroyed multiple times because you gave a bitch too much leeway. You done had your heart broken multiple times because you done gave a bitch leeway. You done had your motherfucking car, repo, lights off. You gave a bitch leeway. Bitch, pay me my money. I ain't got it now, cuz. You know, I got it now, homegirl. I ain't got it now, brother, sister. Okay, you got kid, the kid's hungry, you got bills and shit. Pay me when you got it. Leeway. Versus, old savage motherfucker, I'll be here 3 o'clock to get my shit. You gonna give it in ass or you gonna give it in cash? One of the way, I'm taking something with me. Motherfucker, oh. Then you go over there and you thump their ass up a little bit, put their ass in their place, put them in check, let them know ain't no leeway, ain't no bargaining. Your shit down every time, with interest, with a smile. Now we still on jobs. We still on jobs. I remember at the sales job I just worked at, right? And let's say the owner didn't make enough money to cover all our checks because we were selling big. So the owner came to certain people he knew and he said, hey, I can't give you all of your paycheck right now, but it's on the books. Go sign the paper and I'll make sure you get it on your next check next week. It was over 13 sales reps in the building selling for him. Listen to me good, people. 13 people selling for this man. We all made good that month. I made damn near $100,000 in sales that month. I think it was a little bit more than that, about $150,000 in sales that month. It was good. It was a good goddamn month. So he didn't have enough to cover all our books. So he went to at least 8 people and asked them, can he do this to them? And then the remainder of the people, he just flat out paid. So everybody, I see people walking out with their paychecks and checking their bank account. Man, the motherfucker gotta send me my money next week. I'm pissed, man. They better have my shit next week. I'll give it to them because I work here. I'll let them have it, but I want my shit. So I'm striping down. I check my bank account, and I dress in sales. I always wear hard bottom shoes. It's a method to the madness. If I wear hard bottom shoes, so you can hear me hitting the floor, clack, 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 clack when I come, and I keep a steady pace. So you always gonna know it's me approaching you. This is mind science here, okay? So I walk up the stairs, clack, clack, clack. I'm walking down to the office, clack, 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 clack. And I'm checking the app on my phone. All my paycheck there. Every last single bit of it. Every last single motherfucking bit. And I hate I had to pull a dick move like this, but I'm just being honest. Clack, clack, clack. I walk past the manager's office, clack, 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 with my phone out showing my information, my banking information, and I look in there with the phone in my hand, clack, clack, appreciate you. That's all I said. Looked at it, appreciate you. Turned back around and clack, 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 went to my cubicle. On my job, I learned after that situation with my cousin, I learned not to give a job leeway, not to give nobody at my workplace leeway. Don't give a bitch leeway enough to joke with me. Don't give a bitch leeway enough to fuck with me. Don't give a bitch leeway to think that I am your friend because I am so unforgiving. That shit made me a top producer, a top seller, and they knew not to fuck with my money. Cause this nigga here, he don't say nothing to nobody. He don't fuck with nobody. He work. But if you get that bitch paycheck wrong after he done his job, this bitch pushing something over in your office, he gonna stay you down. The first time they tried that shit, I sat in my boss office, crossed my leg, closed his office door, and I sat across from him on the desk, and ain't say nothing to him for like 5 minutes. He like, you okay? I say, I want to know why my money ain't hit the bank. Oh, we can get it on next payroll. I say, we cannot. And I sat up there with my leg crossed whole time. I grabbed the soda from his refrigerator, opened that bitch and drank it. Bitch, I'm disrespecting you because I feel you disrespecting me. I'm not going to give you leeway as my boss. No, you owe me. And this is the energy, what I'm trying to tell you people, you got to bring to the motherfucker who fucking you over. You giving leeway to a bitch and they sitting up there fucking you over and they don't care. They straight. They feelings ain't hurt. They life going on. My bank account was short the first time. That motherfucker pulled out his checkbook and wrote out a check for $2,000. This year cover it, and if it's anything over, we'll just have human resource deducted from your next check. I said, cool. I got out with them shoes. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, 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 all the way out the door. Didn't even clock out, went straight to the bank, deposit that bitch. Because I've learned, and I take that method in my life now. I'm not giving a bitch leeway for nothing. One of our ancestors fucked us up in the past by allowing us to have that mindset to give a bitch leeway. Now let me touch a nerve. I want to touch a vein, my melanated people. Throughout all fucking slavery, 400, 500 years of that shit here in America, motherfuckers whooped our ass, beat us down. We did the Yelzabal shit too much. We gave bitches leeway. Why we weren't kicking and jumping on their ass? Sign of the time, I get it. We didn't think about it. But that leeway turned to a bitch putting us down in the street. That leeway turned into a motherfucker roughing us up. asking us for our ID without permission, hurting our black women. Hold on, there's more. Because I'm pissed at this Leeway shit. That Leeway turned into them fucking our women over in the hospitals, not giving them the proper prescription. I seen a documentary on that shit the other day and it broke my fucking heart. I didn't know. I got a fucking daughter. You think I'm gonna let these bitches not give her any pain meds? It's okay. We can survive it. We're tough. We got God on our side. I ain't got no fucking God on my side, bitch. I'm in pain. Fix me. Fix my baby. Don't tell her to choose a God and fix it, bitch. You got the drug number up. Slave master, you beat my ass. Stop fucking hitting me before I bust your goddamn head open. Bitch, I do the job. You ain't gotta fuck me over. Bitch, I ain't giving you leeway to hurt me. Translate that shit to our everyday lives now. You see the ramifications of how us giving leeway to motherfuckers who fucked us over are doing us? They're taking our culture, our food, our ideas, our fucking dances, our movements, and we can't do a damn thing about it. Because leeway, I'm gonna touch a nerve now. Some of y'all gonna unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck, but you goddamn gotta hear the truth. When it came down to our Moors ancestor, they taught a bitch how to be something, and they gave them leeway when they start uprising. Oh, they're savages. They'll be okay. They can't do nothing. Well, that's good for you. You're taking up for yourself. You did good. You tried to kill me, bitch, but guess what? You didn't do it. Keep that initiative. That's leeway. To this day, that's just how I goddamn feel about me giving a bitch a chance, pun chance, pun chance, pun chance to fuck me over. We have to pray that energy of leeway up out of our fucking ancestor lineage. Moving forward, my kids will not have the energy of leeway. If I want my kids not to have heart problems, brain strokes, all this stress related shit, if I want them guys to live a happy, peaceful, go-lucky life, I'm not teaching my kids to give a bitch leeway. The man gonna pay you what you owe. A bitch gonna handle you in the way you want them to handle you, or they're gonna get the fuck out your life. Well, Baron, that's easier said than done. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You have a pain point, and your leeway leads to your pain point. The person you're giving leeway to, they don't feel your pain. So you're gonna be in sorrow, madness, and sadness while these bitches living it up. That's a genuine question. I'm not giving a bitch leeway. I'm transparent, people. I'm transparent. Let the shoe fall where it may. Make fun of me, talk shit, use it against me one day when I'm a billionaire, when I'm in politics, when I'm president of the United States. Y'all can bring it back up, bring this video back up. When I'm president of this bitch. You get in a side piece of fat. Let's touch some real nerve. You get in a side piece of fat, and you having relation with somebody that's not your husband, somebody that's not your wife, somebody that's not your girlfriend, somebody that's not your boyfriend. You a little flame going on. One of these mofos break the fucking rules. They get out of pocket. They get out of line. They send a fucked up text message, email, picture, just for being nasty, messy. You know how I go. We all done been there. And you tell that person, don't do that shit no more. It's okay. Don't do that shit. You almost got me in trouble. You almost brought trouble back to my doorstep. You almost got me fucking murdered, killed, slaughtered in the middle of the night. Almost made me lose my family. Almost made me lose this shit when we made an agreement about some shit, right? You get that person leeway. You get that motherfucker leeway enough, they're going to do something extreme a little bit more than what they did. Now, you fucked up bad. So, initially when you fuck up and you put me in a situation to defend myself off of some shit that we had going on, I'm going to break your ass down. I'm going to go so hard and destroy everything about you. This is how it needs to be. You don't give a bitch leeway to do nothing. You don't give a Negro leeway to do nothing. Because when you pet that shit, it becomes pleasurable. Now, this is just the side piece type shit. Side piece, side nigga, side chick, however they got it. I ain't know men could be side pieces. But think about it. How many relationships been fucked up because a bitch stepped out their relationship, had an agreement, motherfucker caught feeling, and now they fucking your life up. But because you still want to get that pussy, because you still want to get that dick, you sit up there and say, okay, cool, let that shit go. We cool. Cut that shit off at the head. And don't just stop talking to him. Yeah, bitch, I'm going to fuck your world up too. I'm petty, and my baron petty too. You know that's less likely a motherfucker start fucking with you. Less likely you will start fucking with a person that you think can fuck with you. Because you'll have enough compassion and saying, well, I don't want to fuck this person's life up, and I think that bitch ain't got no sense. So I'm going to back off and choose better. I'm putting it in perspective and all narrative. I'm not condoning cheating on your mates. I'm not doing that at all. But I'm just telling you situations I have been in that has gotten me to this fucking point. And some of y'all done been in the same situation, but you haven't realized this fucking point yet. If a bitch puts you in a situation, you take it all the way there. You go just as far, just as hard. You be just as fucking petty. Less likely that person will ever do that shit again. And if that person value you, let's take the cheating shit out. Take that out. If a person value you on your job, a person value you in your relationship, a person value you in your family, a person value you around the spectrum, they wouldn't put you in that situation to get loose. They wouldn't put you in that situation to have to give them fucking leeway. Am I making sense? Midnight Wolf Tarot. Oh, addressing things head on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. A lot of them people didn't even get their paycheck at my job. They made them people wait a month. I got my shit because I'm not finna let you play me. I got fucked over in a warehouse job, making good, helping niggas. I address that shit on the spot on any job I'm on. In my relationship, why should I give you leeway? Why? I'm in pain. You're not. So we both gonna feel this motherfucking pain together, or I'm not gonna give a fuck like you don't give a fuck. Let's see how long it lasts. I'm giving you messages, people. I'm talking to you. Because somewhere down the line, one of our ancestors instilled this bullshit in our subconscious and psyche that we have to give a bitch leeway. It ain't led to nothing but us getting fucked. Let me change that. It ain't led to nothing but us getting fucked over. When you give a bitch leeway, they're going to fuck you over. This is a guaranteed thing. In the words of Baron Confucius Johnson, you give a bitch leeway, they're going to always fuck you over. How they say, give a bitch some rope, they'll hang you. Give a bitch 1 foot of rope, they'll run a mile. It's a leeway. I ain't giving bitches leeway for nothing. You owe me, pay me. You want me, show me. If you need me, prove it. I can't wait for you to get your shit together. I can't wait for you to come around and see my side. It's my side. You'll never see it. Why? We shouldn't praise that energy. We should condemn it. Because the motherfuckers who don't give a bitch leeway, shit, they looking good, riding good. Check out your boy Jay-Z now. Check out your boy Kanye West now. I'm a businessman because I'm a businessman. Contract is contract. Shit is shit. You fuck me, I gotta show you I'm not fuckable. This nigga became the first black billionaire in America. First black billionaire rapper. I saw that shit. I clapped my fucking hands. I say, that's what I'm motherfucking talking about, Jay-Z. He ain't take no shit on his way to the top. But we sitting up here scrounging for fucking peanuts because we doing what? Leeway. We giving a bitch what? Leeway. You mob bosses, gangsters. These bitches making millions in the underworld crime world because they don't give a bitch leeway. You owe me, I'll be there tomorrow to pick it up. If it ain't that bitch, I'm taking your kid, I'm taking your car, I'm taking your house. Hell, I may just take your motherfucking dog. Or your cat. Have my shit. No excuses. Motherfuckers, I gotta make sure I pay the gambling man. I gotta make sure I pay the drug lord. I gotta make sure I pay this. Living good. The motherfuckers who giving bitches leeway, we the ones suffering. We the one in pain. We the one hoping and wishing and praying to every deity, God, and everything on the planet that person change so they can see the valuable shit that I am in life and inside. And I just love life and I love this and cheese and bread and crackers and jam. I just want to be loved and you don't get that with me. Spiritually addicted. What you say? This is such a hard purpose. Not everyone understands everything we put into this purpose. I know a lot of that comes from our lack of understanding of spiritual abundance. Go ahead, odd villain. You are speaking some timely truth. Don't matter who it is, boundaries. Now we getting somewhere. And odd villain, you are right. We are just not learning, because I'm just not learning my worth, my self-value, how I should have more as a human. And I'm learning how to utilize what I got because I got more than I ever had in my life right now. I'm learning, and you're right. But now that the genie is out of the goddamn bottle, the toothpaste is out of the tube, why put it back in there? Why start giving a bitch leeway now? That's your mental. That's your emotional health. That's your physical health. I refuse to die of a heart attack at 44 years old or go and reset my life and unalive myself with a reset because I'm showing a bitch more leeway than they showing me. I'm giving a bitch more prowess over my life than they doing me. We got to wake up and get better. That ancestor energy that did that to us, I'm so mad at that ancestor energy right there. The God vibe Bringer. The God vibe Bringer, what's up? Sensei. Ooh. Villain, I like you. You talking that? How you know that's what that's what I've been praying to lately. Choice, justice, equality. If you know the story of Choice, he ain't getting nobody leeway. It was accidental, but they knew not to fuck with him. He was all about justice, getting his revenge. When he shot that arrow and that thing came down and hit his mama, cause he was pissed off, bitch stole his chicken. He didn't give a fuck. Granted, it was some backlash, but that's the energy. Okay, I got a tribe member. That's true. It was. Okay. Welcome, villain. I appreciate you being here. That made me feel good to see your name pop up. I swear it did. But people, back to this right here. Back to this right here. We can't be sitting up here giving a bitch mercy on our life. Leeway is just mercy is just another name for leeway. We can't sit up there and say show no mercy, but then give leeway. That's fucking up. What we gonna do, people? Can we pray this shit up out our ancestor lineage? Can we harden our hearts for the betterment of our own kind, for the betterment of our own fucking people? Can we harden our hearts for the betterment of our own mentality, our own sanity? Can we harden our hearts just a little bit and demand that a bitch treat us like we supposed to be treated? Give us what the fuck they owe us? Handle us the way that we want to be handled? Can we harden our hearts and not give a fuck if they feel uncomfortable? Let me get into popular TikTok, YouTube. Just driving home one last time. It has become trend that people of color, melanated people, blacks, Indians, Hispanics, even Asians, they in there, when they around and they're speaking their own language, their native tongue, even the Middle Eastern Arabs and stuff. And I hope I'm not disrespecting anybody by paraphrasing the cultures. That is not my intent. But when you guys are speaking your native fucking languages and you're around somebody, don't care who the race is, and you make them feel uncomfortable, you give them enough leeway to say, well, I'm making them feel uncomfortable. Let me try to speak the English dialect or the dialect of the country I'm in, and you sound like goddamn fools, and you can't get the meaning of what the fuck you trying to say to your loved one or the person you're talking to, because you're using words that's somewhat foreign that in your native tongue there is no meaning for, but in our tongue, so we can understand you, you're cutting half your conversation. I mean, I'm being G. We walk into a building and we wearing our flyers gear, and it's colorful as fuck. It's blended, but it's colorful. That's too much. I feel uncomfortable. Hold on, there's more. You done work hard to get you a motherfucking body for the summer. You work hard to keep your cholesterol low and you keep yourself in shape, and you done went and got to the doctor and had them suck out whatever the fuck, and you feel sexy and fine and all beautiful, and you put on some shit that shows them curves. Motherfucker that ain't put in the work, get up there, get mad at you. Oh, I feel uncomfortable. My man watching you. My lady watching you. I feel uncomfortable. So what? If you feel uncomfortable, take my number and let's work this bitch out together. I get you here. I have them where they'll only look at you. But then we want to sit up there, and women want to sit up there and put on Carnegies and not show ass and curves. Men want to sit up there and put on over baggy ass clothes and shit. Why? Because we making a motherfucker feel uncomfortable, and we making excuses, giving that person leeway enough for their own psyche, their own way of living things, so we conform. Why, people? If I feel uncomfortable about your growth and your beauty and what you got going on, it is not me to imprint that shit on you. You should not give me mercy. You should not give me leeway. You should not give a damn of what the fuck I think, because you ain't doing it to spite me. You're doing it to make yourself feel good. That's a very minute form of leeway, people, but it's there. That's how deep that shit runs in our soul. That ancestor put inside of us. That's how deep it runs. That we will forego our own beauty standards, our own cultural standards, our own speaking our fucking beautiful native tongue. I love to hear Spanish people talk. I love to hear Haitian people talk. I love to hear Arabs talk. I just love it. I don't understand a goddamn thing what they saying, but you know what? It sounds fucking good. And in my mind, man, I wish I knew what they were saying. If I was to talk like that, I'd be freaking bitches out. I love to hear it, right? But I wasn't privy enough to have that. So why the fuck I'm gonna make you feel bad and tell you to shut up, speaking your language to your people? Because I don't understand you. I'm in my feelings. I'm insecure. And then your crazy ass is gonna do it. You gonna do it because you're being considerate. You're giving me enough leeway to put you in a situation of uncomfortability. I'm okay. Fuck the conversation ain't have nothing to do with me or my circumstance situation, but because I just want to know that you ain't talking about me, I'm gonna fucking make you change. I used to be that petty cat, so I'm talking from experience. Don't compromise yourself. Don't give a bitch leeway to make you feel out of character. Don't give a bitch leeway in relationships. How many times we tell our woman and our man, you can't wear that. Don't put that on. Now, baby, you with me. If you with me and you want to walk and jiggle your ass and wear some short shorts, you with me. I'm going to slap it every 5 minutes. So every time I think of Negro looking at your ass, my finger going to be up in the bitch. He got to see my hand and your ass. That's his image. Your man work hard for a six pack and the bitch got a bowl sticking out like a goddamn eggplant. Don't hide it. Ladies, walk with it. Grab it every 5 fucking minutes. Let a bitch know. Let him hate. Don't put on some baggy clothes. Tuck your shit. I ain't tucking nothing. I'm telling you some real shit, man. That ancestor energy who put that shit for leeway in us did the wrong fucking thing. Everybody who gave a bitch leeway been fucked over. And I refuse to be fucked over again. I refuse to put myself in a position of pain to make somebody else feel good about their shit and their circumstance. No. Pay me what you owe me. Stop fucking with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. Don't come for me, because bitch, I'm gonna come for you. And when I come for you, I might just get your closest kinfolk, because I'm petty. I'm gonna take it all the way there. Because you're either gonna accept me for who I am in my mindset, accept the fact that my leeway and my generosity that I choose to give you is a gift and not a motherfucking staple of us knowing each other. And you gotta face the full motherfucking wrath. Y'all understand me? Am I making sense? I want y'all to know. If I ain't making sense, man, y'all say, Baron, this shit don't mean nothing to me. I can't deal, bro. I be like, sorry for you, because you go hear the message. Everything I listed on this live right here today, all of us, not some of us, all of us have been through it. We done been through it with our mate trying to cover us up. We done been through it when we done cheated on our relationship, and I'm guilty. I done did my fair share. Let me say in the past, because that shit could really bite me on my ass when I'm running for politics. Joke. So, but yeah, we all did our little fair share, and the motherfucker done came up there and got messy. That didn't play by the fucking rules. Boss done skimmed us on our paycheck. Kinfolk done fucked us out of our money. Every last single one of us has had this energy on us at one point. And before I get to praying, I'm going to throw this up there for my LGBTQ plus. That's all the letters I know. So fuck it. For that community, you guys didn't get strong enough or strong enough as powerful as you guys are until you stop letting a bitch slick rob you by giving a bitch leeway to say foul shit, by giving a bitch leeway to hinder you guys' growth. And now y'all one of the top ranking organizations in the fucking world with no known leader. Black people, cultural people, take a page out that goddamn book. You stop letting the bitch get leeway. You become a powerful organization to where you don't have to have a leader. Caucasian people don't have a fucking leader. They looking for one. That's why they side with old boy, with Agent Orange. Black folks, we got leaders. And our leaders doing more apologizing than we can ever do. Our leaders giving everybody else more leeway. But do we need a fucking leader? You got a community of mixed people, all cultures, all heritage, continents. Don't give a fuck. And bitch, you ain't gonna say this to me, or I'm gonna get you, or we gonna get you, or we gonna come for you. Bitch, you gonna respect who the fuck I am. Giant organization. Jewish people, giant organization. You gonna respect. Hold up. Islam, Islamic people, Arabs. Don't trade on me, bitch. Cause we come for you. Giant organization. The Asians. No, you ain't gonna get it with like that with me. I smile and cook your fucking food, bitch, but handle me a certain way. Giant organization. Blacks. Our leaders sitting, our clown ass leaders sitting up here telling, oh yeah, we gonna pray for it, or we are just begging for this. Bitch, I needs it now. Run me that shit back. Run me my pride. Run me my heritage. Run me my self-dignity back. And I'm putting it on organizations, but you see how fucked up Leeway do us? Giving a bitch leeway in our lives? You see how it do us? It makes us eat bullshit. It makes us sucking gravel and shit off the ground. I refuse to give a bitch leeway anymore. I refuse to go to sleep with a headache, having to take an aspirin because I'm reliving the day where I let a bitch say some off-wall shit to me, while I let a bitch do some fucked up shit to me and I didn't put their ass in check, or I didn't make them respect who the fuck I am. That's due to that sorry ass ancestor energy that I'm gonna pray up out our motherfucking energy line right now. I don't even want to give my children leeway. Damn it, I'm the parent. This is what we doing today. I'm gonna make the best decision for both of us because I want shit to be harmonious. But goddamn it, this is where it's at. If you can't deal with that, get the fuck on. I'm not gonna make an excuse for you. Hell, I ain't making excuses for myself, so why the fuck I'm gonna make an excuse for you? I'm being hard on myself trying to get it. Why the fuck I'm gonna be easy on you? That's ancestor energy of leeway that we got to get the fuck up out of our lives, man. We got to get that shit up out of our soul. We got to get that shit. That motherfucker need to go. I'm bitching now. Anubis, brother, what you say? They got to earn it. I'm telling you, man. They got to earn it. We giving this shit to people we don't know. Please. Listen, please, baby, please understand that it is no more leeway here. You fuck me, I'm fucking you. You try me, bitch, I'm trying you. You hurt my feelings, I'm gonna hurt yours. You hit me, I'm gonna hit you. I'm not calling y'all for war, and I'm not telling y'all to do any violence. Trust me, that's not what this intent for. I'm telling you guys with this ancestor talk right here, I'm telling you guys how to get your mind right, how to get your mentality right, and how to ease the pain in your soul. All this pain that you feeling in your heart from heartache, heartbreak, mental depression, stress, anxiety, that shit come from that son of a bitch ancestor that we set up there and let permeate through our subconscious mind called Leeway. That energy. Every sickness in your body is due to you making somebody else feel comfortable and making yourself feel this easy. If you think I'm bullshitting what I'm telling you, people, experiment for yourself. Remember the first thing we did? Look, use the word leeway and look for the first person that you put down on that motherfucking next to that name. You get out, you giving that person so much fucking leeway to you're the one in discomfort. Stop giving that person leeway. Watch how good you feel. Say what you say. But I am not going to die with no aneurysm, no stroke, no hypertension. Can't get my dick up because I'm stressing. Leeway. That bitch kills the woman. You can't get wet because you're stressing. Leeway. Hell, mamas can't lactate because they stressing. Leeway. Kid can't function in school because he's stressing. Because you're giving a bitch leeway. It goes on and on. Husband and wife not getting along because you're giving each other leeway. You nip that shit in the bud right there in that conversation and don't bring the shit back up. We done talked about it. Don't bring the shit back up because I'm going to be just an asshole until you realize. And if you say something that shit ain't resolved in this conversation, so fucking what? Let's resolve it. Don't bring it back up. That shit is dead. Let's move on to something else. Shit get better. Shit get better for me. It got better for me. Get better for you too. Now let's pray this ancestor, this fuck ass ancestor energy and leeway up out our shit. Karen Ward. How the old say, instead of saying leeway, let's talk to our real people. Like Tamiko, giving a fuck, gives a fuck. Let's stop giving a fuck about other people fucking energy and start worrying about our own mental energy. We giving a fuck about so many other people mental health and mental energy and they anxiety and shit to where we just in a puddle of motherfucking emotional feelings and we can't even meditate good, let alone take a good bowel moving in the morning when we wake up because we have to de-stress from coming from sleep. How the fuck you sleep under stress? Because you done gave a bitch so much leeway to where you get up to relieve yourself. You have to declutter your fucking brain just to take a piss and a shit in the morning. When I saw myself doing that shit, where I go and stand in front of the toilet and I'm trying to pee and I have to calm myself down after a night of sleep just so my shit can operate, I was doing something wrong. It wasn't the person I'm worried about. It was me. So now I piss good and I shit good in the morning. Let the bill listen to you. I'm telling you some good shit. May get a little graphic. May be a little ugly there. Roy Blue, ain't nobody messing with me. This is just the real Baron here. This is the real deal. As we heal our ancestor energy, this is what the fuck gonna happen. You're gonna become a realist. You're gonna become the one whole person that you're supposed to be. Y'all know what I say. I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a God any day. You become your own God. You become your own source. You become your own wealth. You become your own intelligence. Your own emotional God. We gotta keep praying the bullshit out of us and ushering and praying for the greatness to come. Motherfuckers don't become kings and queens of nations, leaders and rulers because they give a bitch leeway. That's because they don't mind being the motherfucking op. They don't mind being the opposition. You respect them more. We got this now. We got this. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. All right, y'all ready for this prayer? Again, ain't nothing wrote down. You see what I get ready to get in the spirit, I get the yarn now. Ain't nothing wrote down. Every prayer should be organic to the person that's praying. I'm praying for everybody on this level. I'm praying for myself. You guys can accept my prayer, or you guys can come up with your own whenever. And I encourage you to do this shit every time you feel like you gotta give a bitch leeway. You pray this shit right up at you. So we finna rock this. Oh source, powers that be, universal instructor, who we get our energy from, who we get our spark from. Grant me an audience with my Baron, that he may hear me and I may hear him clearly and understand what he's saying without fail, without friction. Thank you so much. Oh Baron, my friend, my God, my buddy, I love you and I thank you. You have been there for me through some hard times, and you have ushered me and helped me grow these past 15 years into a point that I can't even recognize myself in the mirror anymore. And I want to just thank you so much for making me stronger, better, faster, and giving me the insight to be the man that you place in front of all these people today. Thank you so much. Love you. Grant me an audience with just one ancestor. Grant me an audience with this one ancestor energy. And I'm talking to Ed, and put me in the mindset of everybody that can hear my voice, that watch this video. Put me in the mindset that I'm talking to their particular ancestor energy too. Let that ancestor energy hear me. Let that ancestor energy feel me. And if so, let me scoop that bitch up out of us, okay? Thank you, Barry. Oh, ancestor energy of Leeway. I don't know who the hell you was down our timeline that made us feel like we had to grin and bear all the bullshit that was coming our way. That made us feel like we had to give fucking opportunity to be fucked over here and now. Oh, ancestor energy of Leeway. Why the hell did you do it? Why did you instill this in front of us? There's a certain thing as survival, but you are not operating off of survival. The ancestor energy of survival is getting mixed up with your goddamn energy. I ask that you get removed from our minds, get removed from our hearts, get removed from our ancestor lineage, because you are not doing anything good to us. You're masking as survival, and that is not it. You're masking as survival, and that is not it. Ancestor energy of Leeway, humbly remove yourself before we remove you, because you will not keep me, you will not keep us, and you will not keep our offspring moving forward in the future in a state of disharmony, in a state of chaotic energy, in a state of trying to be something that we are not. I ask that you be removed, or should I command you, which one you prefer? I give you this much leeway energy to remove your fucking self. Because when I feel you coming up again, feeling that if I got to get somebody leeway, I'm going to remove you forcefully. That's a joke, ancestor. Energy of Leeway. But I ask that you get your ass up out of our soul. I ask that you get your ass up out of our mind. And I ask that you take yourself off the table of reincarnation in our generations to come. We need to be stronger, better, faster. We need to be unapologetic. We need to be self-sufficient. And sure, we need to put a bitch in their place so we don't hurt anymore. We need to be able to talk up to our spouses. We need to be able to talk up to our fucking kinfolk. We need to be able to demand what we want in our lives, in our community, in our world, in our culture. We need to be unapologetic for being who the fuck we are, regardless who it may offend, regardless who it hurts, regardless who may not like it. We don't give nobody leeway to walk all over us. We don't give a bitch leeway to take and take and take, and we sit up there supposed to be a good person and humble ourselves and just let it go. I refuse to humble myself, and I ask that you personally get up out my energy. I don't want to give a bitch leeway no more. I don't give a fuck. Leeway is the word of the year when it comes to my conversation. I'm not giving anybody leeway, and I need you not to permeate my mind, my heart, my soul anymore. Get the fuck out of my energy, leeway. Get the fuck out of my energy. I will become stronger. I will become better. I will become faster. I will become a billionaire like Jay-Z, Kanye West and them. I will become a billionaire because I take energy from the ones who did it before me. They don't give leeway. No millionaire, no God, no king gives leeway. They say that Jesus Christ God is an unforgiving God. There should not be a God before him. He ain't giving you leeway. So I'm not giving a bitch leeway no more. And I pray that you get your leeway ass energy up out of my soul, off of my kids, off of my being, out of my realm, out of my hemisphere. Because from this point moving forward, it's all gloves off. Respect me for who I am. Treat me the way I want to be treated. Honor me and understand who I am. Or else y'all can get the fuck on too. That's the energy we bring to this table. That's the prayer I'm praying for everybody in earshot. That you remove yourself out their lives, out their family life. Give them a sense of purpose, courage, empowerment. That they won't have to take shit from their spouses, their children, their jobs, their side pieces, or whoever the fuck. They don't have to take the shit. No leeway. And one last thing, before you get your ass up out my life and their life, ancestor energy of leeway. How about you have all the motherfuckers return the money and the property and the apologies and everything that you have allowed us to allow them to take and keep and hoard and steal and thwart. How about you place it on their heart to return that shit to us before you get your ass up out of our system? Thank you. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Everybody, this is the truth. This is how you take back your power. This is how you become more than what you are right now. This is how you become better. This is how you become the best version of yourself. We've been tricked. The best version of ourselves is not, oh, namaste, yam yam reiki, yo. That's not the best version of ourselves. The best version of ourselves is when we're at ease with who the fuck we are. The best version of ourselves when we can stand up unapologetic and make motherfuckers understand who we are. Respect. Respect us. Respect my mind. Respect my position. That's the best version of ourselves. Not making a bitch feel comfortable so we can go home and be in pain and say, well, I did a good job. I didn't spook out old Jonathan over there. Jonathan don't give a fuck one way or the other. Cause you spook Jonathan out, Jonathan gonna take the fuck off. He gonna go somewhere else. She gonna go somewhere else. So why be in dis-ease anymore? These are real teachings, people. Some of it get a little comedial. Got it? This is the real deal talk that we should have with our children. Slap a bitch like Dynasty. Hell, Earth the Kid. You said some off the wall shit to her, Earth the Kid will pop. Earth the Kid will swat your ass like it ain't nothing. Grace Jones, you said some off the wall shit to Grace Jones, that bitch will look at you and punch you in your face. Powerful women. Come on now. Motherfucker, respect them. How the fuck you get the rights to your own shit? Play with it. Everybody, what's going on? I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good. Ronitha, your mama is so adorable. I was listening to that reading. Y'all funny, man. Your mama like, I was that baby back in the day. Midnight Wolf Tarot, you know it. Karen Ward, Divine Nubian Goddess, so more to be, so more to be, so more to be. Roy Blue, what color your hair is today? Dee Dee. Dee Dee, you need to become a personal trainer now. Stop playing around. Become a personal trainer. Train these women how to be bodybuilders. You took champion. Train them now, goddamn it. She bow leg when she when she be in the corner. Y'all funny. Same color as mine. Oh, I got all my gray showing. I ain't got no haircut. I'm trying to go a month without getting a haircut to my birthday. Cause my barber, he keep dropping my beard line and I'm getting mad. I'm like, dude, stop dropping my fucking beard line. It's supposed to be up here. It'll get up here 2-3 months, then the bitch just get in conversating and talking and drop it. I can't stand it. So I gotta let it grow. So y'all gonna see me bushwhacking for a while. Thank you, D'Amico. Von B. Yeah, he hating. He got a full fucking beard. You thin me up with his chin strap. My chin strap days is in my 20s. Grown ass man, I need the full kaboom. I ain't losing. Listen, I'll let y'all see. I ain't losing no hair. That shit don't run in my family. That shit don't run in my family at all. The women may lose their motherfucking hair in our family, but the men, we got hair down the hill. Thank you, Midnight Wolf Tarot. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what, Leo Pride. Y'all gonna see me with my Leo hat. I went and got me a whole Leo hat, a whole lion on that bit. Wow. Oh my God. Y'all gotta forgive me. I came prepared to read the comments today, y'all. Nah, I ain't rocking the chin strap with the abs, no full beard. I'm gonna be like one of them oiled up brothers sitting down next to a lawn chair, grease all on myself with abs. It's coming, y'all. I'm gonna be 50, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be oiled up like a bitch with my hand up there. Thank you, Miss Washington. Nicole Washington. Thank you. Yes. Y'all laughing. I really want my abs, man. With the Timberland boot. Yeah. See, now y'all in my head. Now y'all start reading my mind here. Y'all start reading my mind here. Man, I can read these comments. Good. Thank you, really. Boy, glasses make a difference. I can see. Say what, Anubis? Man, listen, it's something about that. So just for Anubis, it's something about when you take that 24-hour gauge and you turn that bit into that past master symbol, that means you done mastered everything. You don't rush, you don't stress, you understand everything. So even though you may not be a Mason or past master that went to the East, keep that thing, man. Do not get rid of it. It's messaging that compass and square. Latoya Harden, welcome. Okay, email me. Villain, email me. You can find it in the description here. Email me. I'm gonna link up with you on that one. All right, everybody. I gotta go mail off some post office. Hey, again. Oh, before I go, thank you all for purchasing the brick dust. Thank you all for purchasing the t-shirts. Everything has been mailed out last week. Thank you guys just who have been to the website purchasing stuff. I do appreciate this. Y'all showing me so much love with the donations and stuff. Thank you so much. I'm working 2 channels, True Spook TV right now, where I tell true story, true spiritual spooky stories that happened to me as a kid. 100% true. If y'all know, I drop names, dates, street house numbers, because it's all true. I want to be able to say, hey, that's where the Baron said shit happened. So on the other channel, my name is Tyke, because that's what they used to call me. Tyke with the Y. Tyke. Tyke. So I'm Tyke over there, but on the Baron here. Go support that channel too. Thank you all for supporting my products on my website. I work hard to make that brick dust. That's hand. That's not out of a bag. That's hand ground back there with a blender, a ninja. Yeah. So thank you all for that. The readings are open. I'm taking 3-4 days off of my birthday in August. So though the block days, but that ain't stopping y'all from booking, because I'm already in the end of August. So thank you guys again. I mean, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that you guys give me an outlet to talk, to share my intellect, and to get to know you guys. I'm just thankful for all that. I met some great people, some excellent people doing this that I wouldn't change for nothing in the world, good or bad. Just I met some beautiful damn souls. I ain't think it was such beautiful souls out there. Thank you all. Thank you all for just conversing with me, chatting with me up in the chats, man. I really appreciate it. I try not to miss them, but sometimes I have readings during that time and I can't be in there. And I just thank you guys. I thank you guys for keeping me consistent. Miss Ella, Savina Steele, you guys email me, text me, get the shit up. Nigga, I don't see nothing up today. Get it up. You need it. I mean, y'all keep me on my feet, and I appreciate that. So thank you, because we all need that help. I'm really thankful, because you guys really do a lot for me. I'm invested in you guys' times and you guys' lives, because I've talked to you guys personally, and you guys are invested in me. I done took comments, Queen Beijing, what's going on? I done took comments, I done took criticism, I done took motherfuckers telling me about my ass when I needed it. You know, something I did wrong, said something wrong. Hey, you can't say that, Baron. You got to put that shit in check. You got to apologize for this. You know, that's how I feel my connection with you guys are. If I did something wrong, I can take a tongue lashing. And I appreciate you guys giving me that tongue lashing. It makes me feel good about myself. It lets me know that I'm still human and I haven't, oh, I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. All right. Now, everybody, please go check out the website, book your reading. I don't do emails, and I don't do DMs on any social media platform. So if you get something from me, baby, they scam me. Don't fall for it. I do not have Facebook where I DM people. My only Facebook is people that I just post stuff. Got several people that post stuff for me. I don't have a Facebook page where I DM you for readings. I don't have an Instagram where I DM you for readings. None of that. I will never DM you telling you your zodiac sign, spirit told me to call you, and none of that shit. You need a reading, book it on the website. That's the only way you get to talk to me. Book it on the website. That's it. So don't get scammed, people. With all that being said, everybody check out the videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time uh, on this YouTube channel. Premiere is guaranteed to be at least 45 minutes to an hour long. So bring some popcorn, enjoy yourself, cut up in the chat. Every Thursday at 12 p.m. There's another premiere on my True Spook channel, True Spook TV, where you can hear stories. Granted, I talk real country slang and I can't change it, but y'all gonna hear a true story and you're gonna get to hear the Baron real. The way I talk, I listen to it and I'm like, dude, you could have said that more proper. You could have said that better. People won't understand. But I can't change it up. That's just the way I talk. I shorten my words, cut my sentence off, and I may make up some words just to get the point across, but it's all good. And it's real talk, like you say. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Patreon. The month of July, I did 1 free card tarot question giveaway. Now it's back to once a month because I missed June, so I made up for it in July. So once a month, the emails and stuff. Just keep watching the videos and stuff. It'll Miss Ella and Toya, they be popping up when it is sometime, because I go a little late on one thing and But yeah, one Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, the second Tuesday of the month, I do one free tarot question for all my Patreons, and then the second Saturday of the month, around by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I gotta change it from 11 to 1. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I do teachings, esoteric teachings, life teachings, magical teachings on magical symbols. They get good. The last one I did about the seed of life, I still think it went over a lot of people's head, but it's so much more to that. I'm trying to see, should I change it up or should I continue on that? But it is well worth it. Become a Patreon if you're into that stuff. Okay, please purchase some True Spook t-shirt. Since I had True Spook, I only sold one True Spook t-shirt. One. And I guess I ain't advertising enough. But yeah, you could go to the website and buy that too. But hey, everybody, it's been great. It's been a blessing. Don't get nobody no more motherfucking leeway. Y'all take your power back. Y'all be strong. Put a bitch in check, boy. Don't you goddamn let them handle you like that, okay? They okay. You the one that pain. So fix that shit by saying no more. All right, everybody. I am the Baron, telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Y'all have a safe day.